All right, so this very grim and disturbing report comes from last week, and it talks about this shopkeeper named Eroy Davy, the late Eroy Davy, who was murdered under mysterious circumstances in Trelawney. So, community of Alps in Trelawney was plunged into mourning last week after gunmen shot and killed well-known shopkeeper and taxi man, 59-year-old Eroy Davy at the shop in the district. According to police reports, about 7:45 p.m., five men posed as customers entered Davy's business establishment, Alps, and ordered goods. And then afterwards, they showed their true intentions and assassinated him. And as a result, it's just like you just some bites are given, nothing is no motives established. Police are investigating, and they're basically family and friends are talking as wonderful and good person in life. So, but again, we're not really getting any answers. But sadly, and the thing is, though, that this barely made the headlines, though, because in Jamaica, when someone gets killed in this fashion, that's basically like a drop in the bucket. That's just basically par for the course, because you don't hear anybody bang the drum for Eroy Davy just like the countless others who have yet to really make the headlines, because this guy didn't even really make the headlines in the news, because they just mentioned in passing. I mean, no, me will currently focus on the grandmother and her two grandkids were killed by those demonic savages. But like with Eroy Davy, things are going to cool down after a while and it just be business as usual. But from what I'm seeing, though, is like I always notice that a lot of these business owners and are getting killed by these in these same fashion. That okay, these individuals posing as customers come in, take them out, nothing is robbed or taken. So basically, it's like contract killing. And maybe I guess I'd like to make a guess, which I could be totally wrong about, but it's more than likely this was a hit though. That chances are maybe some extortionists wanted to extort him. He didn't toe the line, and they basically killed him to make an example out of it. If that's the actual case, I would not be surprised whatsoever. All right, so all I can say is that our investigations are going, and so on. I will see how it turns out, but again, like I said, like somebody somewhere knows who did it, and they're most likely hiding and protecting the person. This guy's killers, all right? Because we're not seeing anybody, we're not seeing the government, we're not seeing these human rights groups, and we're not even seeing anybody really saying, okay, coming forward or really banging the drum to avenge this guy. But thing I'd say to this guy's family, you need to be about that life, because it's going. We've seen this song and dance so many times, and we don't hear any resolution or anything coming from these stories. So it's up to the family. If you can get a private investigator or you have some people about that life, do so, because only thing more that's going to come out of the story is if the killer or killers are taken in or taken down. That's pretty much us, because we're hearing way too many stories like this, and then sadly, we're going to keep hearing more stories like this of these seemingly benevolent individuals who were basically gunned down, killed by his mysterious circumstances. But in Jamaican society, we're so indifferent that this is basically so it's just basically par for the course, because we're just so indifferent, way beyond indifferent at this point, that we're not even going to bat an eye, or anyone's not going to really bang the drum for this guy. And yeah, I say this in the sense that didn't know this guy in passing. I don't know what kind of person he was. I can't say he was mixed up in anything. I do not know all the facts. But somebody out there, you know all the facts, and you need to ensure that justice is done for this guy, because I'm really betting that this guy had a family, had some kids, wife and kids, and chances are this guy is going to be these kids are going to grow up without a father, and that psychological damage in the long run is going to be very hard thing to process. So hopefully justice is done, all right, because hopefully that more people are going to be banging the drum for people like this guy. All right, so we'll see how it goes. I prayed, and this thing is, I do these videos because Jamaica has to be stopped being this denial that we have an infrastructure that breeds and nurtures criminality, and things like this are the end result of that a very evil and wicked infrastructure that we refuse to acknowledge or much less even destroy. So that's all I have to say. This is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check them out the YouTube pages, Miles Gustav Farron, with Thoughts of Miles and Miles Productions. Okay,